Hello everyone, this is S. Praveen Kumar, PGT Commerce from Holy Arts Education Academy. Today we are going to see the concluding and the last financial decision, that is dividend decision. This is one of the most important decision because under this the financial manager takes the decision that how much dividend is to be distributed among the shareholders. The meaning of dividend is that portion of the profit which is distributed among the shareholders. So before taking the decision that how much the dividend has to be paid, they have to take care that out of the earnings how much amount they are going to keep as retained earnings and how much amount they are going to pay as dividend after paying out all of their taxes. So just today we are going to discuss all the factors affecting dividend decision. The first factor which affect the dividend decision or which a financial management has to take care before providing the dividend, that is amount of earnings. Dividend is paid out of current and past year's earnings. Therefore, earnings are one of the most important criteria for deciding how much dividend has to be paid to the shareholders. Second is stability of earnings. Under the stability of earnings, it is said if the company is having stable earnings, they can declare higher dividends. And if the company doesn't have stable earnings, they will not declare higher dividends. The third factor is stability of dividends. Under the stability of dividends, it is said companies which are in a position, or you can say if the company's potential of earning or if their sale of business is increasing year by year, they does not take care of the current year's profit, they does not look on the current year's profit. That kind of companies, dividends will be stable. It is not going to pay very higher dividends or their dividends will not be lower, but their dividends will be stable only if their business potential is increasing year by year. The next factor is growth opportunities. If a company is having growth opportunities, they are likely to pay less dividends because they keep out of their profit as retained earnings more, because they have the more opportunity to grow. The company may be new and they may have good earnings, but because they have the more growth opportunity, out of their profit they are supposed to, or we can say they will keep more retained earnings for their future purpose. So these kind of companies will pay less dividends. Next is cash flow position. Under the cash flow position, a company is having good cash flow position may declare more dividends, but many times it happens they may have more cash, but after paying out the taxes and taking out all their expenses, the remaining cash in hand may be less. During that time they will pay the less dividends. Now is having our taxation policy. Under our country, the taxation policy is like that companies which declare dividends, out of that dividends company has to pay taxes. So if the tax on the dividend paid by the company is more, companies are likely to pay less dividends. If the tax is less on the dividend which is paid by the company will pay more dividends or they will declare higher dividends. The next important point is shareholders' preference. Under the shareholders' preference, it is said companies are likely to pay the preference which shareholders have, that is many shareholders, for them the dividends which they get year by year, it is their livelihood. So at least the companies, the management try to reach that particular preference, that is contractual constants. Under the legal constants, it is universal. All the companies has to follow the legal rules and regulation which is made by the company law and the SEBI guidelines they have to follow. And whenever they are going to declare the dividends, they have to follow all those rules. Under that rules and under those norms, they have to declare their dividends. And the next top point which I am going to discuss, that is contractual constants. Constants means restriction. Under the contractual constants, if a company is having any kind of legal agreement from any particular bank or any other company from where they have raised the funds, they cannot breach the contract. Whenever they have to declare the dividends, first of all they have to take the permission of the company or from the bank from where they have raised the fund, and on that agreement only they have to declare the dividends. They cannot declare the dividends by themselves. Thank you.